Right now at noon, the day after the great debate at Donald Trump scoring a big endorsement. Former presidential candidate Dr. Ben Carson giving Trump his support. And Marco Rubio back on the campaign trail today, fighting for Florida ahead of Tuesday's primary.
Trump and Rubio facing off against Ted Cruz and John Kasich in last night's important debate at the University of Miami.
A look with our news reporter Laren Livingston right now in Palm Beach. That is where Trump just held a news conference. Laren.
That's right. The grounds of this historic estate where businessman Trump turned into a private club served as the backdrop for this now turn in the presidential race and campaign season. This is where Dr. Carson made things official.
Candidate Trump and former candidate Carson, neighbors of sorts, both with homes in the Palm Beach area, acting about as neighborly as we've seen them.
And today is something very, very special because Dr. Ben Carson was respected by everybody.
Trump calling the neurosurgeon's life inspiring, Carson calling Trump intelligent.
Because it's not about me. It's not about Mr. Trump. It's about America.
The political hatchets put to dirt.
There are two different Donald Trumps. There's the one you see on the stage, and there's the one who's very cerebral, sits there and considers things very carefully.
The latter is the one Carson says voters will start to see more of. We likely got a glimpse of that other Trump last night during a much calmer, much nicer, or as Trump put it, elegant debate at the University of Miami.
Donald Trump talks a lot about making America great, but it's not just talk, he means it.
Time and votes will tell whether Carson's political support becomes a policy influencing position. But Trump says he hopes to work with Carson on issues surrounding health care and education.
It's such an honor to have Ben. He's a friend. He's become a friend. And I really appreciate the endorsement, Ben. Thank you.
And I was able to get a question over to Mr. Carson. Mr. Trump was standing right behind him there at the podium, and I asked him if he thinks that he'll be able to help bridge the gap for the Trump campaign for those evangelical voters as well as people of color. And Mr. Carson's response was the fact that he hopes to create equality opportunities for everyone going forward. He also tells us he plans to do a little stumping along the campaign trail with and for Donald Trump. And as for last night's debate and debates going forward, Mr. Trump says he's pretty much over it. He thinks there's already been too many of them, and he'd like to move forward to a different spot, I guess, along this political process. For now, reporting live in Palm Beach, Laren Livingston, Local 10 News.